Scandalous glass throwing incident. Yaman and Demet Özdemir's past comes back to haunt them. Have you ever wondered what really goes on behind the glamorous lives of celebrities? What secrets lie beneath the public facade, and how do they handle emotions that the public might never see? Welcome to Magazine News and Gossip, your ultimate source for uncovering the juiciest stories and uncovering the untold truths of the entertainment world. Today, we delve deep into an incident that has left both the fans and the industry shaken. The glass-throwing scandal involving Yaman and the enigmatic absence of Demet Özdemir from Cannes. Recently, the surprising incident involving Yaman, the beloved Turkish actor, has made headlines once again. The infamous glass-throwing moment has added fuel to the ongoing speculation surrounding the former couple, Yaman and Demet Özdemir. Where was Demet during this entire chaos? And did her absence have anything to do with what transpired? Buckle up, folks, because things are about to get heated. The incident took place when Yaman was surrounded by fans at the prestigious MIPCOM in Cannes. What started as a seemingly innocent fan interaction quickly turned chaotic as an unexpected argument arose, leading to a glass being thrown in Cannes' direction. Security swiftly intervened, and thankfully, no harm was done. However, this incident raised countless eyebrows, especially due to the noticeable absence of Cannes' former flame, Demet Özdemir. Was it merely a coincidence, or was there more to this dramatic scene than met the eye? Fans immediately took to social media to express their thoughts, creating a whirlwind of theories. Was the glass-throwing incident directed at Cannes, or was it just a result of the chaotic environment? Many began to connect the dots, pointing out that Demet was conspicuously absent from Cannes during this critical time. Demet's absence led many to speculate. Could she have intentionally stayed away to avoid another dramatic confrontation? Or could there be more going on beneath the surface than we know? To make things even juicier, just before the Cannes event, Demet had made some interesting comments about the television industry. She subtly critiqued the importance given to visuals over quality storytelling, saying, "The visual isn't everything. It is the narrative that truly makes a project come alive." These comments led many to believe she was throwing shade at Yaman's recent high-budget projects, which seemed to prioritize grandeur and visuals. Fans of Demet and Cannes took sides, with some believing that Demet's comments were directed at her ex and others thinking it was just an innocent remark. Was she really sending a veiled message to Cannes, or were her words simply misunderstood by the media? The glass-throwing incident also led to numerous questions regarding Demet and Cannes' relationship. Though the two had moved on from their romance, it was apparent that unresolved tensions still loomed. While some insisted that Demet had no connection to the incident and that her absence from Cannes was unrelated, others were quick to fuel the fire. "She probably didn't want to be in the same room as Cannes," commented a fan on Twitter. Many saw her decision not to attend MIPCOM as a deliberate move to avoid the spotlight alongside her ex, a sentiment that resonated among fans on various social media platforms. Adding another twist, Demet responded lightly when asked why she was not present in Cannes, saying, "I've been focusing on other projects this year. I can't attend every event." Her response seemed relaxed, yet her followers couldn't help but wonder, was there a deeper meaning behind her words? Could she have been trying to avoid a run-in with Yaman? Her followers speculated endlessly, with some saying, it is clear that she didn't want to risk meeting Cannes at such a high-profile event. During his time at Cannes, Yaman was seen enjoying the company of his fans, but insiders noticed a change in his demeanor after the glass-throwing incident. He seemed a bit more reserved, and some speculated that the memory of his past relationship with Demet had resurfaced, causing him to be a little more cautious in public. The presence of such a high level of emotional tension hints at a lingering past, a story that seems far from over between these two stars. Demet Özdemir's impact remained undeniable, even in her absence. Despite not attending Cannes, she somehow managed to capture a central spot in the conversations there. Rumors about tension with Cannes persisted, and the mysterious absence of Demet was evaluated by many as a conscious effort to avoid being near her ex. It led to the question, could the glass-throwing scandal have been avoided if Demet had been there? The entire incident sparked a wave of curiosity, leaving many to wonder what truly went on behind the scenes. Following the Cannes event, the media quickly divided the fanbase. The fans of Yaman supported their idol, insisting that he should focus on his career and let go of the drama linked to Demet. On the other hand, Demet's supporters argued that Ken was trying to ride the wave of Demet's popularity, especially abroad, to further his career. The debate became especially fierce on platforms like Twitter and Instagram, with the hashtag #TeamDemet versus #TeamKen trending for days. Interestingly, some sources claimed that the woman responsible for throwing the glass had connections to Demet, which only fueled the fire of speculation. Was she an old friend, a fan, or someone who harbored ill feelings towards Ken because of his past with Demet? Despite conflicting reports, Demet chose to stay silent, allowing the rumors to swirl further. In fact, her silence led many to believe that she was trying to subtly send a message. Was Demet indirectly enjoying the attention this incident was bringing her? It wasn't long before Demet took to social media to post a cryptic message. On Instagram, she wrote, "Certain successes come with silence." This post created waves across the internet, with fans speculating that this was aimed at Yaman. The post was seen as a power move by some tabloids, and Demet's fans rallied behind her, echoing the sentiment that silence is sometimes the best response. They believed that Demet was taking the high road, focusing on her projects and not letting past drama bring her down. It seemed like Demet was getting the last word, without actually saying anything. Meanwhile, the magazine world continued to dissect every little move made by these two stars. Was Demet's choice to stay silent a strategic decision to keep the gossip mill turning in her favor? Many magazine editors thought so, interpreting her lack of direct statements as a clever tactic to generate buzz without being explicit. Others, however, felt that her silence indicated genuine maturity, a willingness to move forward and let bygones be bygones. Though Demet opted out of attending Cannes, her absence seemed to turn into an unexpected advantage. Her strategy appeared to work perfectly, as the media buzz around her only grew stronger. Many viewed this as an example of Demet's savvy ability to turn negative publicity into an opportunity for personal gain. After all, as she once said, there is no such thing as good or bad publicity. Demet's decision to leverage the Cannes incident to her advantage showed her astuteness when it comes to handling the press. According to sources close to her, she viewed every event, even a scandal, as a way to increase her popularity. One Instagram post, which read, "Every experience gives me a new perspective," grabbed a lot of attention, leading her followers to believe she was using the incident strategically. Comments ranged from, "Demet is always in control," to "This must be a publicity stunt." Fans couldn't help but admire how she seemed to be using all the attention to push her career forward. Amidst all the chaos, Demet has been gaining traction with her fanbase. Some producers were reportedly eager to collaborate with her, believing that her name was currently gold. This renewed attention has presented a fantastic opportunity for Demet to embark on new international projects. The mystery surrounding her absence at Cannes, paired with her cleverly orchestrated social media presence, has only heightened her allure for producers and casting directors worldwide. Was this part of a greater plan? Many are convinced that it was. On the other side of things, not everyone is a fan of this approach. Some critics argue that turning every incident into a publicity stunt might ultimately harm Demet's career in the long run. A few magazine columnists have said, making everything about publicity undermines the artistry of it all. But Demet's fans have a different perspective. They believe she is simply making the best of her circumstances, navigating her career in an industry full of pressures and complexities. In the end, whether intentional or not, Demet Özdemir's absence from Cannes and her cryptic yet confident responses have ensured she remains one of the most talked-about celebrities in the entertainment world. Her ability to turn even a scandal into a favorable narrative for herself is being viewed by her fans as a testament to her resilience and intelligence. Her followers see her as an inspiration, often posting messages about thinking strategically like Demet. Ultimately, the Cannes glass-throwing scandal is yet another reminder of how unpredictable and drama-filled the world of fame can be. But if one thing is certain, it's that both Yaman and Demet Özdemir know how to make headlines, whether intentionally or by accident. And while their romantic relationship may have ended, their story seems far from over. with each new chapter capturing the public's imagination. That's it for today's story, dear viewers. What do you think about Demet's absence from Cannes and her cryptic social media posts? Do you think she's avoiding Cannes, or is it all just coincidence? Make sure to leave your comments below and share your thoughts with us. Don't forget to subscribe to magazine news and gossip for more thrilling celebrity stories. Stay tuned, stay curious, and as always, stay full of love and gossip.